how can we think about climate resilience at the city or urban level or scale? Well, from City of York Council to the Hospitals Trust to the city's schools, colleges and universities, organisations in York are having to prepare for the additional challenges that are posed by climate change. There's no single organisation in charge, and our university and our staff and students have a key role to play in helping to come up with solutions. So some of the challenges include 1. Policy. Understanding what the current state of policy in the city actually is. Are organisations prepared? How can your discipline help to engage local communities in sharing their knowledge with policymakers? 2. Students. How are students impacted by climate change, both now and in the future? Where are students' climate adaptation needs reflected in local housing, in local food or economic policy, for example? Could we create a campus and city tour that draws on art, writing, performance, geography and other disciplines involved in the Living Lab to share students' experiences with policymakers? 3. Flooding. Flooding has an impact on visitors, on local small and medium enterprises and on the community. As a commuter, I remember before this new Scarborough foot and cycle bridge was completed in 2019, the footbridge was much shorter than it is now and it was too narrow to cycle across. During flooding events, because access to the bridge was inside the floodgates, when they were closed during flooding events, the bridge would then be out of bounds and pedestrians and cyclists had to use an alternative bridge and go out of their way. On a few occasions, because I didn't plan ahead and didn't kind of anticipate that and didn't adapt my behaviour, I was caught out and would therefore miss my train home. This new bridge is therefore climate adaptation friendly. It's also good for mitigation because it's got better access for cycling too, for example. Number 4, trees. City of York Council is leading on trying to establish micro woodlands and street trees to increase tree cover for shade during extreme heat events and to lock away carbon for climate mitigation too. So what are the difficulties and solutions associated with initiatives like that? 5. Health. How will climate and environmental change impact on local people's health over the coming years? For example, through heat stress and microbial resistance. How can we develop resilience to these risks? So, in relation to all of these issues and challenges, on the Living Lab Moodle page are a number of resources and contacts to help you find out more about any of these questions. We are really looking forward to seeing what you and your discipline come up with in relation to climate resilience at the level of the city.